All right, drivers, go on the sound of the tone. Underway, two-wheel drive outlaw, A-main. Bit of carnage in turn one. A pole sitter gets away. So 30 minutes in the books. At the end of this one, we'll crown an Australian champion. So Lewis, McRitchie, Barry, your top three. Andy Chard, James Atkinson in 5. Godfrey up to 6 already. Steve Vella. As he stop and go, thanks mate. So Brendan Green, Dwan Choon, Tim Kelly.
29 minutes left.
So Lewis, a bit of a gap now into the one spot. Steve Barry up to 2, Amos McRitchie in 3. Oh, Andy Chard from the 10 spot up to 4, Aaron Godfrey in 5, James Atkinson. Across the line now, got Brendan Green, Steve Vella, Dwan Choon, Tim Kelly rounds out the field. Owen Lewis out in front. Just over 28 minutes remaining in our two-wheel drive outlaw A-main this afternoon. Lewis with a 39 flat.
Left.
37.6 last time by for Barry. These two guys. Fair gap over the field at the moment with Richie over the line for his third lap. Andy Chard. Brendan Green, James Atkinson. Godfrey drops down to 7. Steve Valla, Dwan Choon, Tim Kelly rounds out the field. Pick up the race leader now. Maximum power down the King RC straight away. Into the DDM doubles goes Owen Lewis. Nice and clean flies over there with his two-wheel drive. Over the MIP mini jump. Into the safety quip sweeper. Through that challenging section that's developed over the weekend. Through the Hobbies Direct hairpin.
27 minutes left.
Around now over the Jap jump. Into the Menace RC mobiles. Maximum power down the Crazy Stew's side straight. Here's a tongue twister that they've set up for me all weekend. So caution to the doubles. Caution there. So Barry in 2. Amos McRitchie 3. Bit of a gap now over the field for these first 3 guys. Andy Chard from the 10 spot, he's up into 4th. Steve Valla charging back through the field. Godfrey 6, James Atkinson, Brendan Green, Dwan Choon. So 26 remaining.
.26 minutes left.
Still got Lewis out in front, Barry McRitchie your top 3, Andy Chard, Steve Bella, Aaron Godfrey, nothing separating these guys. Brendan Green's also in the mix there, Dwan Choon in 8, James Atkinson down to 9, Tim Kelly in 10. Coming up to the 5-minute mark of this 30-minute two-wheel drive outlaw A-main.
25 minutes left.
Still Lewis, Barry McRitchie, Andy Chard, Godfrey into 5, Steve Bella drops down to 6, got Atkinson, Green, Tune, Kelly. Marshall, oi, come on, watch the corners here, guys. Marshall, right in front of you, mate, here. Come on. Marshall, right there.
Left.
Let's watch our corners, Marshall. A bit of a disaster there for Steve Bella at the moment. So, coming up to the 6-minute 30 mark, Lewis, Barry, McRitchie, your top 3. Andy Chard in 4. Caution straight, caution straight. McRitchie into 2, Barry drops down to 3. Into the doubles, these go 2nd and 3rd now on the track.
23 minutes left.
Richie might have come up short on the first. Trying to get the power down through the safety quip sweeper. So your race leader 17 seconds down the road last time by. Aaron Godfrey up to 4, Chard in 5, so Adam Barry takes the 2 spot over Hamish McRitchie. Aaron Godfrey still in 4. Chard in 5. Caution doubles.
22 minutes left.
8 minutes down. Steve Bella looks like he's lost a fair bit of time there. Still circulating. So Lewis, Barry, McRitchie, your top 3. Godfrey in 4. Andy Chard, James Atkinson, Tim Kelly, Brendan Green, Dwayne Tune, Steve Bella.
So 21 minutes left.
10.1 the gap, first to second, 3.5 separate second and third at the moment. Aaron Godfrey's only 7.5 seconds behind the lowest step at the podium. Andy Chard 5, Tim Kelly, James Atkinson, Brendan Green, Dwayne Tune, Steve Bella. Caution doubles, caution doubles.
20 minutes left.
So 10 minutes down, 1/3 through our two-wheel drive outlaw A-main. Lewis, Barry McRitchie, your top three. Godfrey holds down 4. Tim Kelly, Andy Chard, James Atkinson, Brendan Green, Dwan Choon. Looks like Dwan's into the lane with some difficulties. Not the sign any driver wants to see there. It's game over for Choon. Brendan Green's car into the lane. So take that car out of the lane if you're going to work on it.
19 minutes left.
That's a drive through. Drive through. Careful, it's got to be in the lane. The car was in the lane and right to took off. It's a safety thing.
Lewis, McRitchie, Barry in 3. Godfrey holds down 4. Kelly, there's the top 5. 11:45 down. So it's cars 1, 2, 3, 8, 5. The top 5 at the
18
moment.
minutes left.
12 minutes in the books. Still a long way to go. So 17 minutes remaining. Up next will be the two-wheel drive E for A-main.
17 minutes left.
So Lewis, McRitchie, Godfrey into the 3 spot. Adam Barry drops down to 4. Tim Kelly 5. And a slow start for Kelly's into the 5 spot. James Atkinson, Andy Chart, Brendan Green, Steve Bella, Dwan Choon.
Sixteen minutes left.
So 37.2 fast lap of the race for Owen Lewis. Steve Vella with his fastest lap at 38.9 last time by. 15.30 remaining. Looks like Owen Lewis is coming around to put a lap on the third place, Aaron Godfrey.
15 minutes left.
Over the Jap jump now, goes Godfrey. Into the Menace Moguls. You got 3.4 separating Godfrey and McRitchie at the moment. Owen Lewis has stormed away with this one with 14:30 to go. So, caution doubles.
Minutes left.
So Owen Lewis now through the character builder into the hairpin. Put a lap on Steve Bella. So that is a race lever behind you, Steve. Thanks, mate. Godfrey up to the 2 spot, all the way from the C main, the birthday boy. So 13 minutes remaining.
13 minutes left.
Dual drive E for U1X, dual drive E for U1X. Bits falling off Adam Barry's car everywhere.
Minutes left.
12 minutes remaining. We've still got Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie into the 3 spot. Adam Barry down to 4. Tim Kelly 5. James Atkinson, Andy Chard, Brendan Green, Steve Vella. Guan Tunes race ended just over the 10-minute mark. So we've got 11:40 remaining. Godfrey in the 39th lap last time by, his fastest lap of the race. Got the race leader now into the doubles. Car 1 in a race leader, Owen Lewis, over the MIT mini jump, through the safety quip sweeper, trying to find some traction. Into the Hobbies Direct hairpin now, the race leader, Owen. Over the Jap, little mistake there for the race leader. This is the Jap jump, but he's all good and well. through the Menace Mogul, Maximum Power, and the Crazy
10
Stew
minutes
side
left.
straight. Down the King RC straight away again. Another lap for the race leader in the books. So 20 minutes down, 10 minutes remaining. Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie, Adam Barry, Tim Kelly to top 5. So Atkinson in the lane. So Owen Lewis out in front, Aaron Godfrey in the 2 spot, Hamish McRitchie 3, Tim Kelly up to the 4 spot, Barry drops down to 5, 9 minutes remaining.
Nine minutes left.
Oh, big stand down the straightaway. Adam Barry gets it up on the rear wheels. Remind the marshals to watch your corners, not the race.
Eight minutes left.
8 minutes remaining. Still Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie a top 3. Kelly into 4. Barry rounds out to 5.
Put him under.
Lewis out in front, Godfrey 2.
Seven minutes left.
17 and a half seconds, the gap between second and third. So Owen Lewis a lap up and over the field. Godfrey 2, Hamish McRitchie 17 seconds behind. Aaron Godfrey at the moment. Tim Kelly 4, Adam Barry, Andy Shard, Brendan Green, Steve Vella, 6:40 remaining.
Six minutes left.
6 minutes remaining. Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie, the top 3. So 5 minutes remaining. Two-wheel drive outlaw. Aim up next.
5
Two-wheel drive
minutes
Eagle.
left.
Just a little bit of housekeeping as we get towards the end of the event. Everyone keep their pit spaces clean, all your rubbish in the bin. So we've got a caution in the double, caution in the double. Still caution there. So 4 minutes remaining, guys. 4 minutes. Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie, the top three.
Four minutes left.
38.4 last time for Aaron Godfrey, his fastest lap of the race. So we've got 3:40 remaining.
Three minutes left.
So Tim, that's P2. At 2:30 remaining. Lewis, Godfrey, McRitchie, the top three. Tim Kelly. Adam Barry in 5. Andy Chard, Brendan Green, Steve Vella, James Atkinson.
Two minutes left.
So 1:35 remaining. Caution sweeper, caution sweeper.
One minute left.
1 minute remaining, guys. 1 minute remaining. Owen Lewis out in front. Godfrey McRitchie. Nothing's changed there in the top three for a long time. We've got 51 on the clock. Still Kelly and Barry around out the top five. Marshall retrieve that. Get another Marshall there. Grab that car. We get that car off the loop, mate. Thank you. 3 seconds to go. That's time. We've got Owen Lewis waiting for the...
Car 7 is done. Car 3 is done. Car 8 is done. Car 1 is done.
We've got
Car
Owen
5
Lewis,
is
your winner,
done.
your
Car 6 is done.
2017 two-wheel drive Outlaw Australian champion. Aaron Godfrey takes it in 2 spot.
Car
And
2 is done.
Hamish McRitchie brings home the 3. So we've got Owen Lewis, Aaron Godfrey, Hamish McRitchie, Tim Kelly 4,
Car
Adam
10 is
Barry,
done.
Andy Chard, Brendan Green, Steve Vella, James Atkinson, Dwan Tune.
Car 4 is done.
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
5 minutes left.
Congratulations. Great drive. Well done, mate. Great drive. Yeah. Well done, Andy. Great drive. Well done, Steve. Great drive. Well done, Hamish. Excellent. Well done. Great drive. Get pumped up, guys. Come on. Yeah. Coming through. Did someone check your fuel? Open your tank. Okay.
Where are we? Right down the back. Right down the back, mate. Fucking hell.
Right in the back, number 1 in the
Got him? You got yours? Oh.
We had it up on the bench, but we just kept it out in the shade and away from people. So who's going to watch the school or what we're doing? Yeah. I'll just witness you filling it, that's all right, Ollie.
So all those drivers from the previous race making their way out to the marshalling spots.
Give you a countdown so you know how far away we are. We need a countdown so they know when they want to start. Yeah.
Good on you. What did you want to do weekend, mate? Just to muck around a bit and
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just stuffed around for most of the weekend.
So we've got 5 minutes remaining. We've also had a 5-minute delay called, so there's a 5-minute delay. Mechanical has been called.
Probably jump yourselves out of the sun. Yeah. Okay. We have got shade sails up there. Haven't we, Shane? They're actually a nuisance for the race director, so we've got to find another fixing system because it was going. So the amenity's not quite the best yet. Would have been able to know you before that. Oh, magic. Yeah, I'll get it.
here, boys, if anybody wants them. I don't have any.
Five minutes left.
I'm Dean Crawford.
4 minutes. So 4 minutes till our
4
two.
minutes left.
Okay. She's empty, bro.
Start or do we just hit the track?
Hang on, funnel.
So just under 4 minutes to our two-wheel drive E for A main. Callan Gunn, the pole sitter, the TQ man. Brendan Wade in 2. Dean Crawford 3. Chris in the 4 spot. Tommy Watkins 5. Scott McDonald 6. Ronald Mayer 7. Cameron Chu, the first of the bump-up drivers in 8. Dean Roworth 9. Matt Twigden 10.
3 minutes left.
You want to go, Cal?
So all the marshals should be in their spots. Drivers from the previous race. Marshals should be in your at your cages.
Left.
So just a reminder to those that have had an engine tag change for this event, for this race, to do, you have to self-penalise with your stop-go. Track is open for one warm-up lap. Track is open for one warm-up lap. Too far away from our two-wheel drive E for a 30-minute A main. Callan Gunn the pole sitter, Brendan Wade out of 2, Dean Crawford, Chris out of 4, Tommy Watkins 5, Scott McDonald 6, Ronnie Mayer 7, Cameron Chew in 8, Dean Roworth out of 9, Matt Twigden 10. So 30 minutes on the clock. Cars to the grid.
Dino, he's going to do his stop go on the first or second lap.
So drivers, go on the sound of the tone. All drivers ready, on the tone. Caution straight, caution straight, caution straight. So long race, guys, 30 minutes in duration. Just remember it's a long race. Go.
29 minutes left.
So early days in this one. We've got Callan Gunn out in front, Crawford in the 2 spot, Wade 3, Ronnie Mayer up to 4, Chris in the 5 spot, Cameron Chew, Matt Twigden, Scott McDonald is crossing the line the second time. We've still got Gunn, Crawford, Wade, Mayer up to 4, Chris in the 5, Cameron Chew, Twigden, Scott McDonald. Tom Watkins has dropped down to 9. Dean will be coming around now after doing his penalty. So 145 down. 36-2 last time by from Callan Gunn. Mile in front of this one.
28
into the straight
minutes
for the
left.
race leader. That brings the pack back together. 1, 2 and 3 now over the MIP mini jump. So your top 3 now down the side straight away into the King RC front straight. So Callum Dunn, Brendan Wade, Dean Crawford. So Wade up to the 2 spot.
Twenty-seven minutes left.
Callum Gunn out in front, Brendan Wade. Ronnie Mayer up to 3, Chris into 4. Bit of a disaster that lap for Dean Crawford. Drops all the way down to 7 for Crawford.
It's one lap down.
Twenty-six minutes left.
Marshall. Callum Gunn out in front, Brendan Wade 2. Bit of a mistake there and a bad luck coming around for Ronnie Mayer, so we'll see who picks up the 3 spot next time by. So Chris into 2, Wade into 3. Caution to doubles, caution doubles, caution doubles.
25 minutes left.
5 minutes down, we've got Callum Gunn out in front, Chris in the 2 spot. So Matt Twigden up to 3, Scott McDonald 4, Dean Crawford 5, Ronnie Mayer 6. Looks like an issue there for Mayer.
.24 minutes left.
Marshall. We've got Callum Gunn out in front, Chris in the 2 spot. Dean Crawford, Matt Twigden, Scott McDonald to 5. 6:40 down. So we'll pick up the race leader now.
23 minutes left.
Over the MIP mini jump into the boulevard of Broken Dreams, which is also known as a safety quip sweeper. Through the Hobbies Direct hairpin. Sweeps back around to the Jap jump. Into the Menace Moguls goes our race leader, Cullen Gunn. Maximum power down to Crazy Stew side straight. And again, maximum power down to King RC front straight away. That's a lap with your race leader. Swinging around now into the doubles, that is the race leader. A single. Round to the MIP mini jump. Into the character building safety quip sweeper. Round to the Hobbies Direct hairpin. So Cullen Gunn out in front of this one, commanding lead at the moment over Chris. Dean Crawford holding down 3. Bit of a tank slapper on out of that corner.
22 minutes left.
Get some power down the Crazy Stew side straight. A few cars getting frantically worked on. We've got dramas, looks like for Mayo, Wade and Watkins at the moment. 7 still on the track. Cullen Gunn out in front. Chris in the 2 spot.
21 minutes
holding
left.
down 3. Scott McDonald, Matt Twigden, Dean Roworth, Cameron Chew. 9 minutes down.
Minutes left.
So down the front straight away. 10 minutes in. Third of the way through our 2-wheel drive E for A main. Lovely bit of self-penalising there. It's good to see. So we've still got Cullen Gunn out in front, Chris in the 2 spot, Dean Crawford holds down 3, Scotty McDonald in
19
4,
minutes
Matt Twigden
left.
5. Dean Roworth up to the 6 spot, Cameron Chew, Tommy Watkins is refired and is up and running again in the 8 spot. We've got 18 minutes remaining. Up next is our 4-wheel drive Outlaw A main. Caution in the doubles. Caution doubles. That's clear. Caution straight. Caution doubles.
18 minutes left.
So a 36.3 last time by for Cullen Gunn out in front of this one. Just over 12 minutes in the book. Marshall, grab that car. Over the Jap jump now goes the race leader into the Menace Moguls. Crawford does a bit of circle work before going over the MIP mini jump. Hooked up on the pipe there. Clears himself.
17 minutes left.
So cars 1, 4, 3, 6 and 10 is the top 5 at the moment. Cullen Gunn, Chris, Dean Crawford, Scott McDonald, Matt Twigg in the top 5. Dean Roworth in 6, Cameron Chew, Tommy Watkins. 16 and a half remaining. Race leader over the Jap jump, turns around into the Menace Moguls. Maximum power down a crazy Stu side straight. Applies all that power again down the King RC straight away. Back through the DDM doubles over the MIP
16 minutes left.
Car seems quite settled through the character building section there. Fastest lap of the race is a 36 flat to Cameron Chew.
Fifteen minutes left.
So halfway through our two-wheel drive E for A-Main. Still Gunn. So we've got Cullen, Chris, Dean Crawford, the top 3, Twigg and McDonald, nothing's changed there. So 14 minutes remaining.
14 minutes left. 13 minutes left. Twelve minutes left. Eleven minutes left.
We've still got Callan Gunn out in front of this one. Chris in the 2 spot. Dean Crawford, Matt Twignan, Scotty McDonald, Dean Roworth. 10:35 remaining.
Ten minutes left.
So 20 minutes down. Callan Gunn out in front. Still Chris in the 2 spot. We've got Callan's 2 laps up on the field. Second gap between second and third at the moment. Twignan's a lap behind Dean Crawford, so the top 3 cleared right out in this one. Callan Gunn a mile out front. Chris in a 2 spot. Dean Crawford 3, Matt Twignan 4, Scott McDonald, Dean Roworth 6, Cameron Chu.
9 minutes left.
9 minutes remaining. We pick up our race leader again. Maximum Coward and the King RC straight away. Switches
8
back
minutes
around
left.
into the DDM doubles. Your race leader, Callum Gunn. Gently around that hairpin. Over the MIP mini jump. Taking a wider line to miss most of those bumps. Well thought about lap. Through the hobbies. Direct hairpin. Around the corner into the gap jump. Nice and easy over that. Apply some power through the Menace Mogul. Maximum power down the Crazy Stew side straight. There's a lap with our race leader, Callum Gunn. That's a 36.5. Not bad for a commentator's curse.
Seven minutes left.
Oh, big stand there. Cameron Chu, big wheel stand down the straight, keeping the fans excited. Parks it on its lid at the end of the doubles.
Six minutes left.
So 6 minutes remaining, our two-wheel drive E for A-Mate. Up next we'll have the four-wheel drive outlaw class. Four-wheel drive outlaw, you are next. Got just under 6 minutes remaining.
straight, look at that.
5 minutes left.
So 4:30 remaining. Callum Gunn out in front. Chris in the 2 spot, then Crawford 3, Matty Twicton, Scott McDonald rounds out the top 5. Dean in 6, Cameron Chu. Good thing I wasn't calling that one, Callum. They got 4
minutes left.
4 minutes remaining in our two-wheel drive E for A main.
3 minutes left.
So 3 minutes to go.
Nice and easy, Cal.
Callan Gunn out in front. Chris in the 2 spot. Dean Crawford still holding down third. Matty Twicken's got McDonald's top 5. Just 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left. One minute left.
Into the last minute of our 30-minute two-wheel drive E-frame. Hey, mate. So the race leader now into the DDM double for the last time today with his two-wheel drive. 10 seconds on the clock. So we finished as you cross the line.
Car 6 is done.
Scotty McDonald, you done?
Car 1 is done.
Helen Gunn's finished. Your two-wheel drive E for Australian champion.
Car 9 is done.
Dean Roworth, you done?
Car 8 is done. Car 3 is done.
Dean Crawford.
Car 4 is done.
Chris.
Car 10 is done.
So Callan Gunn takes that one out from Chris in the 2 spot. Dean Crawford, the local driver, brings home 3. Matty Twigden 4. Scott McDonald 5. Dean Roworth 6. Cameron Chew 7. Then we've got Tom Watkins, Ronnie Mayer, Brendan Wade.
Five minutes left.
prizes here. This is up. Get them out or leave them in? Put them out? That's not ours. All the tools? Sorry.
Look after the Joker.
No. So is it going to come up? What's her name?
I haven't thought of it.
Huh?
So 10 minutes till we get the four-wheel drive Outlaw A main underway. 10 minutes. The drivers from the previous race are our marshals. So those 10 guys from the two-wheel drive E for A main. Need you or your representative at your marshalling position. Representative to your car number.
Would you, if you've lost $2 tickets, there's only 3 out of your pocket, come up to race control and see Near and he'll hand them back to you.
you going back? Or are you staying here? Just put them there, that'll be right. What? It's on the angle.
Look at yours, James. How you doing?
The bottle's a different size. And a fan. Just stand up there and pat you down.
5 minutes left.
I think you're going to take him back down there, I think. What's that? The car. Or they might just put him straight out and do one way.
Four minutes left.
So that's 4 minutes till the start of our four-wheel drive Outlaw A main. All our marshals or their representatives should be at their positions by now. Got 4 minutes till the race starts. Should have 10 marshals somewhere around their spots, looking ready to go.
Should have gone for that.
Did a nice little tumble.
3 minutes left.
So we should have Callan Gunn, Brendan Wade, Dean Crawford, Chris, Tom Watkins, Scott McDonald, Ronnie Mayer, Cameron Chu, Dean Roworth, Matt Twigden, or your representative in a spot.
.230 left.
So if you are not pit crew and you have a yellow vest, please return it to the lane. So if you have a yellow vest with you and you're not pit crewing for this final, bring it back to pit lane.
Two minutes left.
So there's 2 minutes till the race start. 2 minutes till the race start. Start them up.
.130 left.
So track is open, go do one lap more to check in. You don't want any breakages on this lap. Good clean race, guys. 30 minutes of your four-wheel drive Outlaw A, mate. The pole sitter for this one is Brendan Kirk. James Grant comes out of 2. Stephen Roberts 3. Shane Highland 4. Greg Matthews 5. Brian Taylor in 6. Gary Penny in 7. Callum Wilkinson in 8. Cameron Chu 9. Laz out of 10. These cars to the grid. Marshall help these two. Thanks, Ryan. Alright guys, drivers ready, all drivers ready, go on the sound of the tone. Four-wheel drive Outlaw underway. Your pole sitter cleanly through the DDM doubles for the first time. Looks like we've got this field away relatively cleanly. Oh, a bit of carnage into the sweeper. Gets turned around, that's the second car. Hooked up on the pipe, disaster start there. There's another bit of waiting for the marshal to get there in the sweeper. Your pole sitter, Brendan Kirk. Showing this field a clean set of heels straight away. Crosses the loop for the first time. The James Grant. Greg Matthews up to the 3 spot. Shane Highland, Callum Wilkinson, Gary Penny, Cameron Chu, Laz, Stephen Roberts, Brian Taylor rounds out the field. So your pole sitter. TQ man, Brendan Kirk, mile out in front of this one early days. The rest of the field navigating their way through the character building safety equipped sweeper. Just remember guys, you've got a 30-minute race, no point taking each other out everywhere. Go 36.8 last time by fast up of the race, Brendan Kirk. Mile out in front of this one early days. Over the Jap double, into the Menace RC moguls. Scoots through there nicely. Maximum power. Down the Crazy Skew side straight. Down the King RC front straight away. Turning around into the DDM doubles. There's your race leader. The yellow and silver. Trying to find a nice clean line. Oh yeah, there's the inside. There's a different line. The race leader's finding a nice line through this sometimes difficult character building section. Over the Jap jump now, your race leader, Brendan Kirk out in front. Into the Menace RC moguls. So we've got Greg Matthews up to the 2 spot. James Grant, Gary Penny, Cameron Chu, Callum Wilkinson, Stephen Roberts, Shane Highland, Brian Taylor, Laz down to the 10 spot, rounding out the field. Got 35.3 last time by for Brendan Kirk. Gaps out to 9 seconds already. So James Grant, Greg Matthews. Races on for the minors. Big gaggle of cars through the DDM double. So keep it clean guys, keep it clean.
.27 minutes left.
3 minutes in, Brendan Kirk, mile out in front. Gapped out to 9.2. James Grant, Gary Penny from 7 up to 3. Greg Matthews into 4. Shane Highland. So we've got a caution in the moguls, caution in the moguls, caution in the moguls. Don't cross the loop, don't cross the loop with that car.
26 minutes left.
Still Brennan Kirk, James Grant, Shane Highland into the 3, Gary Penny up to 4, Cameron 2 and 5, Wilkinson 6, Stephen Roberts, Brian Taylor, Laz in 9, Dramas for the Matthews car, pit crew frantically working on it here in the lane.
25 minutes left.
5 minutes down. Your race leader now heading into the Menace Mogul. The yellow and silver car, that is the race leader. All in front with some room. Into the DDM doubles. Pulls it up nicely. Nice apex there. Hits that corner nicely over the MIP mini jump. Lots of character coming out of the safety equipped sweeper at the moment. Into the hairpin. That's the race leader. The yellow and silver car is the race leader. It's one way to give him room. Thank you.
Minutes left.
So 6 minutes in the books, early days. Still 23 to go. Kirk, Grant, Highland, the top 3. 35.5. Fastest lap of the race, 34.8 for Shane Highland. 35.2, 35.5 for Grant. So we've got a 4 and an 8 for Shane Highland in 3. Gary Penny, Stephen Roberts round out to 5. Bring that car back to the lane. Can't work on it there, mate.
23 minutes left.
So Kirk now switching back over the MIP jump. Through the safety quick sweeper. So that is the race leader, the yellow and silver car, over the Jap jump. Into the Menace Moguls, the yellow and silver car is the race leader. Down the Crazy Stew side straight. Maximum power down the front straight away. So Gary, give that race leader some... Thanks, mate.
22 minutes left.
Looks like a bit of an interesting hole developing through the safety quick sweeper. So the four-wheel drive Arkmark guys will be watching this with close attention to see how they're going to go for their 30-minute A-main coming up next. So we've got 8 minutes in the book. Still Kirk in front, James Grant, Shane Highland your top 3, Gary Penny, Stephen Robertson 5, Brian Taylor up to 6, Laz 7, Callum Wilkinson, Cameron Chu, Greg Matthews rounds out the field.
21 minutes left.
And caution at the end of the moguls, caution at the end of the moguls. So Brendan Kirk, mile in front, James Grant in 2, Shane Highlands 3, 9:15 in the books.
Left.
I'd say Marshall starting to return cars. Just past the 10-minute mark. Brendan Kirk out in front. So it's good. Grant, Kirk, Grant, Highland, Gary Penny, Stephen Roberts, Brian Taylor with 6, Laz 7.
Left.
Stomping your feet, guys, doesn't fix anything, just gives me a headache. That makes me cranky. Oh, that sounded interesting. So Brendan Kirk out in front. James Grant still in the second spot. Shane Highland, Stephen Roberts, Brian Taylor, Gary Penny drops down to 6. So we've got 18, 10 remaining.
18 minutes left.
We'll pick up our race leader now. He goes over the MIP mini jump. Still holding that middle line. Through the safety quick sweeper. Into the Hobbies direct hairpin. Switch backs around now. Over the Jap mini jump. Into the Menace RC moguls. Maximum power down the Crazy Stew side straight. Onto the King RC front straight. Around into the DDM double. There's a lap with your race leader, Brendan Kirk. A little bit out of shape after the double. Gathers himself nicely. Over the MIP. Lots of character coming out of that corner into the safety quick sweeper. Over the Jap jump now, your race leader. Into the Menace RC
17
mogul.
minutes left.
Flies through there nicely. Maximum power and the Crazy Stew side straight. The 35.6 last time by. $16.45 remaining. $16.45 remaining. Up next is our four-wheel drive arc mark Amine over 30 minutes.
16 minutes left.
So James Grant, Shane Highland, rounding out the bottom of the podium at the moment. Brendan Kirk, mile out in front of this one. Stephen Roberts 4, Penny in 5, Brian Taylor 6, Laz holding down 7, Calvin Wilkinson 8, Greg Matthews, Cameron 2. Caution sweeper.
15 minutes left.
So halfway through our four-wheel drive A-main, or four-wheel drive outlaw A-main. 15 down, 15 to go. Still got Brendan Kirk, mile out in front. Shane Highland holds down 2, James Grant 3, Stephen Roberts, Gary Penny, Brian Taylor in 6, Laz in the 7th spot, Carl Wilkinson, Greg Matthews, Cameron True rounds out the field. Gary Penny, the line with some attention. Oh, looks like some dramas there for Grant as well. Doesn't sound very well. Caution straight, caution straight. Caution.
14 minutes left.
That was our third place car. Third place car now. Pit crew's frantically working on that one. That'll change the proceedings here with 13:50 remaining.
Minutes left.
There's Brendan Kirk out in front, Shane Highland. Stephen Roberts up to the 3 spot. Brian Taylor 4. Laz up to 5. Gary Penny 6. Callum Wilkinson 7. 12:20 remaining. Just for all the
12 minutes left.
12 minutes remaining. Bit of housekeeping for those around the facilities. The can end is now closed. If you're after a drink or a chocolate bar, come up and see us at the back of the container. We'll be able to serve you cold drinks, chocolate bars, any snacks you require. But the canteen is now closed. 11:40 remaining. Brendan Kirk still a mile out in front of this one. Highland 2. Stephen Roberts up to 3. Brian Taylor 4. Nothing separating these two. 11:30 remaining. Still a battle on for the minor placings. Laz into 5, so Tyler up to 3. Roberts drops down to 4. 11:25 remaining. Nothing separating these two on the track. We've got a race, ladies and gentlemen.
11 minutes left.
Caution there, caution. Going to stop, hang on, Brendan Kirk. Going to stop and address that. You can have a drive-through penalty for that one, Brendan. You need to complete the course proper or address your corner cut by stopping for a sufficient amount of time. So, Brendan Kirk, you have a stop-go penalty. And go. He's still the race leader. He's still a mile out in front of this one. Gets caught up in a rut there. And that's some good sportsmanship to stop and let him go. It's what we want to see. There's no sheep station here, just an Australian title. With 9:30 remaining. So that yellow and silver truck just hitting the straightaway now is your race leader. Still a lap up on the field. Shane Highland 2, Brian Taylor 3, Stephen Roberts 4. Laz up to the 5 spot. Callum Wilkinson in 6, Gary Penny, Greg Matthews, Cameron Chu. 9 minutes remaining on the master clock.
Nine minutes left.
So your race leader down to Crazy Stew's side straight away. Into the DDM doubles comes your race leader. With a bit of a whip happening over the second
8 minutes left.
Over the MIP mini jump. Looks like he's found a bit of a line through the safety quick sweeper. Through the hobby direct hairpin. Come on guys, work it out. Work together, give yourself some room. Still got 7.5 remaining. So Brendan Kirk out in front, Shane Highland, Brian Taylor up to 3, Stephen Roberts, Laz holds out 5, Callum Wilkinson, Gary Penny, Greg Matthews, Cameron Chu. 7 minutes remaining.
7 minutes left.
Up next we'll have our 4-wheel drive arc mark 30-minute A main. Caution double, clear. $37.5 last time by for your race leader, Brendan Kirk. Shane Highland. Lap and a half down, Shane Highland. Brian Taylor still holds down 3 from Stephen Roberts.
6 minutes left.
Lays on the tyres. Callum Wilkinson, Gary Penny, Greg Matthews, Cameron Chu. So over the jack jump goes your race leader Brendan Kirk. Switches into the Menace RC mogul. Scoots through there nicely. Maximum power down the crazy Stew side straight. Onto the King RC main straight away. Caution straight,
5
caution
minutes
straight,
left.
caution straight, caution straight. There's the consummate professional Ronald Mayer. Just make sure it's all under. So 4:15 remaining, 4:15 remaining. Guess we'll see who's gone too hard too early.
Four minutes left.
Brendan Kirk still the cracking pace, 35.5 last time by. Into the DDM doubles. Marshall. Anyway, thank you. Over the MIP mini jump. Into the safety quip sweeper.
3 minutes left.
Through the Menace modal. Maximum power down the crazy Stew side straight away. On the King RC main straight. Switches back around into the DDM double. Still another 35.5 last time by for the leader. 2:30 remaining. 2 minutes 30 remaining. Caution moguls, caution moguls, caution moguls. Bits of debris picked out of the moguls there.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes in our four-wheel drive Outlaw A-Main 2017 King RC Australian large-scale off-road titles. Highland Stephen Roberts up to the 3 spot. Brian Taylor in 4. Laz 5. Callum Wilkinson. Some dramas for Penny. Greg Matthews in 8. Cameron Chu. James Penny for position where he follows to 1:20 remaining.
1 minute left.
So 1 minute remaining. And 45 seconds left, 45 left. So the yellow and silver truck is still the race leader. Down the Crazy Stew side straight away with 15 seconds to go on the clock. The race leader, another lap in the book for Brendan Kirk. That is time.
Car 4 is done.
Shane Highland crosses the line. Comes your race leader, Brendan Kirk, 2017 four-wheel drive outlaw, Australian champion, crosses the line. 50 laps, 30-24. Brian Taylor comes home.
Car 3 is
Four,
done.
so we've
Car
got
8
Brendan
is
Kirk,
done.
Shane
Car
Highland,
10 is done.
Stephen Roberts,
Car
Brian
2 is
Taylor.
done.
Laz rounds out the top 5, Callum Wilkinson in 6. All drivers finish. Your 2017 four-wheel drive outlaw Australian champion is Brendan Kirk.
5 minutes left.
Oh, give that back to Joey. Joey. Hey, lads, gloves. Soon find out later when they go, "Ooh, where's my gloves?" Oh, it's Darcy fucking running out. Call back, man. A little bit. I think Greggy's is empty together. You run out of fuel? I don't even quite make that last chassis. No, one more lap. Come in here, bro. Greg.
So the time is set for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Four-wheel drive arc mark will be underway in 10 minutes. Just a reminder to the four-wheel drive outlaw guys, you guys will be marshalling the last race of our event. In a fantastic event so far, the 2017 King RC Australian large-scale off-road titles. While we've got a bit of a break in proceedings, I'd like to take some time to thank our sponsors, the main sponsor of the event. Massive thanks to King RC. Also need to mention Hobbies Direct, Menace RC, DDM Racing, MIP, Melvic Plumbing, Roadrunner Racing, Jap Racing, Geelong Connected Communities, Safety Quip Australia, James Grant Contract Maintenance Services, Uber RC, Flash Roofing Supplies, Crazy Stew's High Performance Parts, Coates Hire, Wiggy Speedway Spares, CMN Contracting Services, Bunnings, City of Greater Geelong, M4 Property Services and Geelong's All Sports Trophies. So the top 3 cars, place getters from all classes, need to stay in the pit lane. All over on the bench there. So all 3 place getters from each race should be over in our compound here.
If you have placed in the top 3, your car should still be in the post area. Okay? Top 3, cars stay. They don't get removed.
Five minutes left.
So 4 minutes 20 should the drivers from the 4-wheel drive outlaw class out on their marshalling spots. Brendan Kirk, James Grant, Stephen Roberts, Shane Highland, Greg Matthews, Brian Taylor, Gary Penny, Laz Cameron Chu, Callum Wilkinson.
4 minutes left.
So 4 minutes till we start our 4-wheel drive ArcMark A main final. The TQ man for this is Ben Sterling. Callan Gunn out of 2, Ronnie Mayer in 3, Brendan Kirk in 4, Brendan Wade in 5, Andrew Park 6, Shane Highland 7, Dennis Zimmerman in 8, Bernie Reichardt 9, Shane Walsh 10. So the drivers from the previous race should be out of their marshalling positions. We've got 3 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes 15 on the clock.
I'll let him supply us. I'll let him for the
3 minutes left. .230 left.
Still looking for Shane Highland 4. Out of 4.
Left.
Callum Wilkinson should be over in 8. Vests on, guys. All marshals, vests on, please. Greg Matthews, vest. Yellow vest.
130 left.
Guys, track is open, 1 lap, check in, head to the grid. Clear the grid. All drivers ready, all drivers ready. On the sound of the tone. And we're underway. 4-wheel drive ArcMark A main. Your pole sitter Sterling hits through the DDM doubles nice and cleanly. Callan Gunn in hot pursuit. Switch back around over the MIP mini jump into the boulevard of break. Oh, we've got a wheel off already. That's Mayer. Into the hairpin. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the track. Sterling, Gunn, and that looks like Brendan Wade in the 3 spot. So the top 3. Mini gap on the field already. Oh. The Wade takes the lead through the DDM double. It's Sterling in 2. Callan Gunn 3. Mini gap out the front for Brendan Wade at the moment.
"29 minutes left.
So 33.5 last time by for Brendan Wade out in front of this one. So that's the race leader into the MIP section. Thanks, Brendan. Great work letting the race leader through. So Sterling and Callan Gunn in hot pursuit here. 1, 2, 3. Andrew Park into 4 spot. Shane Waltz, Dennis, Bernie Reichart, and Shane Highland. So we're waiting for Brendan Kirk to hit the clock. Ronnie Mayer lost a wheel on the opening lap. So 1:38 down. Callan Gunn gets it all out of shape. So we've still got Wade out in front. Benny Sterling to 2 spot. Callan Gunn. Parky holding down 4. Shane Waltz. Bit of a mistake there for your race leader. Nothing separating 1, 2 and 3 as they head into the boulevard of Broken Dreams, otherwise known as the safety quick sweeper. Into the Hobbies Direct hairpin. 1, 2, 3 now. Switching back around over the Jap jump. Into the Menace RC Moguls heads 1, 2, 3. Maximum Powered and the Crazy Stew side straightaway. Over the King RC. Front straightaway, 1, 2, 3. 2:30 in the books. Brendan Wade into the DDM double. Sterling hot pursuit. Callan Gunn not too far behind. Over the MIP mini jump. Or Brendan Kirk after his four-wheel drive outlaw wins. Struggling to find his feet early doors. We've still got Wadey out in front. Sterling 2, Callan Gunn 1, 2, 3. Down the side straight away. Callan Gunn trying to find a way through on Sterling. 2 come together through the DDM doubles, no harm, no foul. Into this character building section. We're going to a ding-dong battle for second and third. Caution doubles, caution doubles. Second and third battling it out. Brendan Waits has found a bit of clear track. Mini gap happening here. 33.3 for Wadey last time by. 3.5 second gap. Wadey out in front. So Sterling and Gunn. Big battle for second and third. Brendan Wade out in front, 33.1 last time by. Cracking pace at the front of the field by Wadey. Callan Gunn into 2, Sterling drops down to 3, Highland 4, Dennis Zimmerman, Andrew Park, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichart, Brendan Kirk. We're still looking for the remainder of the wheels and everything for Rock and Ronnie Mayer. So the gap's out to 4.5 for Brendan Wade as he heads through the Menace Moguls. .4 is the gap. Callan Gunn can see it, he can taste it. Oh, he's caught, catches a rut through the boulevard of Broken Dreams. Into the Hobbies Direct hairpin, switching back around now. Over the jab jump. Maximum power for the race leader. Through the moguls goes Callan Gunn in the 2 spot. Ben Sterling hot pursuit in 3 with the Losi. So Zimmerman into 4, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichard, Shane Island, Parky drops down to 8, Brendan Kirk in 9. So 5:30 in the books. So we got another 33.5 last time by from Brendan Wade, cracking pace at the front of the field. So Bernie, that's P3 behind you.
24 minutes left.
We'll pick up the race leader now. Into the Menace Moguls goes the race leader. Thank you for giving him some room. P2 into the Moguls now. Sterling not too far behind. He hits the Moguls, so the gap starts to widen out with 6:20 in the clock. 33.1 last time by. 33.4 for Callan Gunn and the 34.8 for Sterling. Zimmerman in 4, Shane Walsh, Shane Highland, Bernie Reichard, Andrew Park, Brendan Kirk, Ronnie Mayers re-5, 6:34 in the books. $33.8, $34.9, $33.9 for Sterling.
23 minutes left.
Still Wade, Gunn, Sterling, the top 3. Zimmerman in 4, Shane Highland, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichard, Andrew Park, Brendan Kirk, Ronnie Mayer rejoined us and rounds out the field. So caution into the doubles, looks like a bit of drama there with the chief. Things haven't gone all the Parky's way today. He's put on a fantastic event for everybody. Bit of unfortunate things happens in his finals. Coming up to the 8-minute mark, still got Brendan Wade out in front. Maximum power down the King RC front straight away. Switches back into the DDM doubles. Still 4.7 the gap between 1 and 2. Sterling holds down 3. Another lap in the books for the race leader. P3 now heading onto the side straight away. That's Ben Sterling. Over the Jap jump now. There goes Brendan Wade, our race leader, into the Menace Moguls. Callan Gunn, hot pursuit.
21 minutes left.
Just under 4 seconds. Callan Gunn, extreme pressure. The Wade, he goes wide around the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Navigated a back marker between them. There is a back marker between 1 and 2. The race leader, a little bit out of shape through the Menace Moguls. Oh, Callan Gunn flies through there. Power down the front straight away. Got a gap down to 2.3. Gap down to 2.3. Still Sterling holds down 3. Dennis in 4. Shane Walsh, Shane Highland, Bernie Reichard, Brendan Kirk. Parky's parked up in the lane. Ronnie Mayer circling out. So we're 10 minutes down. 20 minutes remaining.
20 minutes left.
1.6 the gap now. Into the Hobbies direct hairpin goes P1, P2, hyper shoot. Heading around here, over the jump. Into the Menace Moguls, your race leader. Switches back around on the side straight. Menace Moguls don't go as well that time for Cullen Gunn. A little bit of a bobble through there, but all gap to 2.9. So your race leader through the DDM doubles. Brendan Wade out in front of this one.
19 minutes left.
Gets some air over a jump. Cullen Gunn gets caught up on the pipe. Well, Sterling's dropped down 9.6 seconds in the third spot. Still holds down that. Shane Highland in 4. Dennis Zimmerman. So Shane and Dennis swap spots. Shane Walsh 6. Bernie Reichart. Brendan Kirk. 18:30 remaining. Your race leader into the DDM doubles. Everyone's trying to find a nice smooth line through the safety group sweeper. It's a little bit smoother that time for Wade. Into the Menace RC Mogul, skips through there nicely. Pick up Cullen Gunn, yep, skips through there nicely. Maximum power down the straightaway.
18 minutes left.
Wadey puts another lap on a back marker. Thanks for letting him through. That'd be Shane Walsh. So traffic now for the race leader. Heads around. This is that rolled over car through the DDM doubles. Into the sweeper goes the race leader. It's your white and orange car out in front. Pick up P2, Cullen Gunn. Gets the Jap off. The Jap jump into the Menace Moguls.
17 minutes left.
So 34 flat last time by for Brendan Wade. 34.3 for Cullen Gunn. So that's P2 behind you, Shane. Give him some room. Thanks, mate. We lost the cars in the dust there. All come out cleanly. Over the Jap jump now goes P2. P1. Brendan Wade. Crosses the line with a 34.9. P2 crosses the line with a 33.8. Gap down to 3.5. Through the DDM doubles goes Brendan. Switches back around to the MIP mini jump. Ben Sterling crosses the line, still holding down a 3 spot with his fastest lap of the race, a 33.5 for Benny Boy. 16 remaining.
16 minutes left.
With Shane Highland in 4, Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichart, Brendan Kirk, Ronnie Mayer. Parking's parked it. Bit of bad luck there for the boss man. He's put on a fantastic event this weekend. Should hold his head high, Parky and the Geelong RC Offroaders. They've done a magnificent job. 15:30 remaining. Through the Menace Moguls goes the race leader, P2, hot pursuit. Gap seems to have shortened there. So Cullen Gunn about to put another lap. Through the traffic he goes. Wadey out in front, Cullen Gunn in the 2 spot. Gap's down to 2.9. Wadey seems to get through the boulevard easy. Oh, Cullen goes a bit wider, finds a nice clean line. Into the hairpin now, Cullen Gunn. Wadey over the Jap jump. Magnificent driving by the rest of the field to let these guys through. They're storming away from this one. Still got Sterling holding down to 3. Shane Highland, Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichart, Brendan Kirk, Ronnie Mayer in 9. 14:30 remaining. So Wadey out in front with a 2.9 second gap. Caution doubles, Marshall. Over the jump goes your race leader, Brendan Wade. Switches back around, Menace Moguls for P2. Look at the gap as they cross the line. It's a 33.7 last time by for Brendan, and a 33.4 for Wade. 2.7 the gap. Caution. So that's P2 coming behind you guys. Wadey goes through the hairpin. That's P2. Oh, that's magnificent work, guys. We've got a race. We've got a race on here, ladies and gentlemen. 2.7 the gap. Four-wheel drive arc mark A main. 13.5 minutes remaining. Still Sterling holding down 3. Shane Highland, Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Walsh, Brendan Kirk, Bernie Reichart, Ronnie Mayer. 13.25 remaining. Gaps out to 2.2. Over the jump goes the race leader, Brendan Wade. Through the moguls, into the moguls now is P2. So down the side straight away. Maximum power down the King RC front straight away goes your race leader, Brendan Wade. Callum Gunn, still Sterling holding down 3. 12.50 remaining through the DDM double. Switching back around. Oh. Looks like a bit of a breakage there for Callum Gunn. Car back to the lane. Use some caution. A wheel hanging off the side of that. Looks like something's come undone. So Brendan Wade now. 34.2 last time by. Pit crew frantically working on the gun vehicle. Slower is faster in this sort of situation, guys. So we've got 12.10 on the master clock. 12.10 on the master clock. Sterling up to the 2 spot. 14.5 seconds the gap. So Wadey's got a 14.5 second gap
left.
now with 12 minutes remaining. Ben Sterling's. We pick up Sterling now as he heads around into the Hobbies Direct hairpin. Over the jump is our green and white Lowson. Through the moguls goes Ben Sterling. We pick him up on the side straight away. Applies the power down the King RC front straight away. And your race leader, Brendan Wade, out in front through the hairpin. Round to the jump. Cruises over that one. Into the air. Menace RC moguls. Just a little bit wide. Onto the front straight away. 34.5 last time by. Cruise control now for Wadey with 11.10 remaining on the clock. 11 minutes 10 remaining. Pit crew still working on the Callum Gunn vehicle in the lane.
11 minutes left.
Caution sweeper, clear. So we've got Brendan Wade out in front, Ben Sterling, Shane Highland up to the 3 spot. Still got the Callum Gunn car getting worked on in the lane. He's holding down 4 at the moment. Dennis Zimmerman, Brendan Kirk, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichart, Ronnie Mayer. 10:30 on the clock. So they've got the Callum Gunn refired. Wadey with a 33.3 last time by. 16 seconds the gap between himself and Ben Sterling in P2. Race leader, maximum power down the King RC front straight away. Switches back around into the DDM doubles.
10 minutes left.
9:30 remaining. Still got Wade, Sterling, Highland, your top three. Zimmerman in 4. Brendan Kirk, Shane Walsh. So Callan Gunn's dropped down to the 7th spot. Bernie Reichart, Ronnie Mayer. 9:20 remaining.
Nine minutes left.
So 8:10 remaining. Still got Brendan Wade, Ben Sterling, Shane Highland, Brendan Kirk, Dennis Zimmerman.
8 minutes left.
So 7:30 remaining. Still got Brendan Wade, Ben Sterling, Shane Highland, Brendan Kirk up to 4. Dennis Zimmerman rounds out the top 5. Callan Gunn now in 6. Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichart, Ronnie Mayer. 7:20 remaining. The race leader. 35 flat last time by. We look for the P2 car of Ben Sterling. Caution the end of the double.
7 minutes left.
So the gap's out to 17 seconds. 17 seconds between 1 and 2. Shane Highland 3, Brendan Kirk 4. Zimmerman rounds out to 5. 6:50 remaining. So 6:20 remaining. So Brendan Wade, Ben Sterling, Shane Highland, Brendan Kirk, Callan Gunn. 6:15 remaining. So Gunn's up to 5. So 33.9 last time by for Callan Gunn. 33.9 also
6
for
minutes
Wade.
left.
Sterling with a 35.6. Shane Highland. We've got Shane Highland in the lane, so what's going on here? Bit of a tyre change there. It's going to make things interesting at the end of the race with 5:20 remaining. Brendan Kirk's going to be in hot pursuit for the bottom podium spot. The Kiwi could go 1 and 3. So 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes left.
So Kirk goes to 3. Brendan Kirk into the 3 spot now. We've got a battle royale in the last 4:45 between Brendan Kirk, Callan Gunn, Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Highlands dropping down the street like anything. So 4:30 remaining. Wade, Sterling, Brendan Kirk, Callan Gunn back, fighting his way up to the 4th spot. Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Highland, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichardt, Ronnie Mayer in 9. 4:15 remaining.
You can't tell with their cars.
They 4 minutes left.
So 4 minutes left. 18.3 is the gap. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a drama there for Brendan Kirk. That'll put Callan Gunn back into the podium spot. So the Kirk cars stop. Marshall's trying to refire it on the infield. Doesn't look like it wants to refire. Callan Gunn fights his way back to P3. Brendan Kirk drops down to 4. 3:30 remaining. Brendan Wade out in front. 17.4 the gap last time by. Support crew out to get the Brendan Kirk car. So 3:20 remaining. It ain't over till it's over, as they say. So walk around the track, be quickest way back, mate. Lot safer for you as well. 3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes left.
So 2:30 remaining, 2 minutes 30 remaining. Wadey out in front, Sterling, Callan Gunn holding down 3. Dennis Zimmerman 4, Shane Highland, Shane Walsh. Brendan Kirk falls down the sheet even further. Bernie Reichardt 8, Ronnie Mayer in 9. 2:15 remaining.
Two minutes left.
So your race leader is the white and orange vehicle, heading around the corner now over the MIP mini jump. That's Brendan Wade, your race leader. 1 minute 50 remaining. 1:45 remaining.
I can't hear you down there.
So 1:30 on the clock, 1:30 on the clock. Your race leader switches back around. We've got Callan Guns.
3 laps.
So we've got 1:20 remaining, 1 minute 20 remaining.
One minute left.
1 minute remaining. Your race leader, Brendan Wade. Down this crazy stew side straightaway into the King RC front straightaway. Switches back around into the DDM doubles. Over the MIP mini jump. Into that boulevard of broken dreams, which turns into safety quip sweeper. Hobby's direct hairpin for your race leader. 30 seconds on the master clock. Heads himself around to the jump. Over that he goes. Through the Menace moguls, down the front straightaway. So that's 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. So 7 seconds on the master clock. 7 seconds on the master clock. That's time, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be finished when you cross the line. Ben Sterling, you've finished in the second spot. We pick up the race leader now. Over the jab. Into the Menace moguls. Brendan Wade, your race leader. Maximum power, and there's P3 over the line as well. Massive
Car
comeback from
2 is
Helen
done.
Gunn and your race
Car
leader,
5 is
your
done.
2017 four-wheel drive Arcmark Australian
Car 9 is
champion,
done.
Brendan Wade, 53 laps in 30 minutes 18.
Car 7
Ben
is
Sterling
done.
brings home
Car 3 is
P2.
done.
Helen Gunn, stelling recovery to the 3 spots. Shane Hyland, Dennis Zimmerman, Shane Walsh, Bernie Reichert, Ronnie Mayer, Brendan Kirk and Andrew Park. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for a fantastic event.
Come back, that was good.
And then it was you. You got the shit on the floor. 33-1-5. That's probably after that.
Oh, you were, yeah, you were catching it. You were all over it. You're fucking freak. Seriously, they come back on the third of that fucking, with that out, come back to third, bro. The centre fucked out of the roast, John. Couldn't get it. It's only on by third. And then yeah, just the centre and then the cable ties to the rescue. I think that's got to be one of the best fucking finals I've ever fucking seen, man. Great race. That was awesome, man. Fucking awesome. That drivers was sensational. All drivers did fucking very well. Everybody. And once again, they fucking, all the other drivers, they really pulled to the side of the bloody race. The leaders did not. Nah, come on. You would have gone in for sure. Oh, yeah, 100%. He was fucking catching. What do you do? Catching. Well, to get back on the podium now. Yeah, but he was. Hold your head up, Joe. Yeah, I was awesome bit of driving, dude. Awesome bit of driving. Just watching, I was watching Scotty Allen. No power. You're fucking making the third jump, bro. The car was nearly landed on it. You had to give it to it. The heat of the clutch.
I think after that push from the RPM was a little bit higher like turbocharger. Full power. Down, nothing.
It had mid and top and nothing off the bottom. What is it? G-Force? MIS. Yeah. This might be the heat.
Yeah.
You're coming up. Yeah. Maybe 6.
War es auf jeden Fall 3 Minuten Verschluss, was passiert hat. Ja? Aber ich weiß nicht, ob du da noch was verloren hast. Ja, das glaubst du nicht. Jesus. Yeah. We can make another one so you can land that one. Yeah.
But no, it was fucking out for fucking 2.